Your day moves fast. Your news should too. That's why there's a new and improved Wish TV app bringing you more local news, breaking alerts, live streaming, weather forecasts, radar, and Indiana sports all in one place. Customize your news feed to see the stories that matter most to you and get the information you need when you need it. Download the new and improved Wish TV app today on iOS or Android and take News 8 with you everywhere.
From the All Indiana Podcast Network,
This is AC's Conversations.
AC's Conversations is about sports, music, TV, movies, and more.
Everything and more.
Everything is ready to go.
That include the latest news and rumors, along with interviews with the biggest names in sports and entertainment.
This
Is AC's Conversations with your host,
News 8 Sports Director
The man is the real deal.
Let's go to work, brother.
Anthony Calhoun.
Everybody, we are live here at the Colts complex, and welcome in my teammate here, our Colts Insider Kevin Bowen, who joins us every Monday here on Wish TV. And we shouldn't be paying you for this because it's easy to talk about the Colts these days, but no, it's awesome seeing what's happening with this football team. We got a lot to talk to this evening, but let's start first here. 7-1 on the season, best record in the NFL right now. How are they doing that?
Yeah, I know. I felt like a broken record seemingly every Monday. You got to start with the offense. It's been absolutely surgical what they've done. And AC, the record 7-1. That's very impressive, obviously. But the fact that they're blowing these teams out, I don't know if maybe our whole audience realizes NFL teams do not do this on a semi-weekly basis to other teams. You know I've said this before, but the Colts did not have a single 20-point win last year, the year before, or the year before that. And they already have 4. And we're not even at the midway point of this season.
Yeah.
So 7-1, yes. But again, running away from these teams, emptying the bench in the fourth quarter, you know this, AC. NFL teams just do not do that.
They don't do that. And I go back to the Chargers game where that game, it might look a little closer, but really it wasn't. And the Colts could have continued to put more points on the board against the Chargers as well. So 7-1 on the season right now. And Shane Steichen, he is coaching his mind out right now. What is the one thing you like about him that he's doing with this team that's making him successful?
Yeah, let's go back to the offensive side of the ball, and to me, it's the balance. It's not necessarily one player. It's not necessarily the run game. It's both, the run, the pass. I think one of the more amazing stats I see about this team so far, they don't have a single 100-yard receiver through 8 weeks of the season. Well, what does that tell me? It tells me they distribute the ball to everybody. They spread it around really well. You can't really prepare. Yes, Jonathan Taylor, we know that, but okay, take away Tyler Warren. Well, here's Michael Pittman Jr. having a near 100-yard game. Okay, limit Alec Pierce. Well, here's Josh Downs underneath doing his thing. So to me, I think that's what really stands out. It's offensively, it's historic numbers, frankly, but it's not one-dimensional. It's great balance, and I think it's what makes them so difficult to defend.
Yeah, and points-wise, they lead the NFL right now in point scoring. They've been doing that the past few weeks here. Are you surprised and just kind of blown away the numbers they are putting up? And I know you mentioned moments ago about how you just don't beat teams this way, but to put up numbers like this, and when they're in the red zone, I think it's 68 straight possessions, they've scored at least a field goal or a touchdown.
Yeah, I mean, they had 38 points yesterday with like 14 minutes to go in the game. I was saying earlier today, the NFL is not for walk-ons like you see in college. Sometimes in colleges you get these big leads. You empty the bench.
That's right.
You put in all the seniors. You put in all the walk-ons. That's how the Colts have had half their games this season. So, yes, extremely impressed by that nature to it. And it should help a team for December and January resting some guys.
Okay, so real quick, one of the reasons why they continue to put so many points on the board has to do with Jonathan Taylor. He is no doubt in the conversation for MVP, and the entire NFL world has been talking about this guy the past couple of weeks, but especially yesterday, what he was able to do. 4th time this year, scoring 3 touchdowns in a game.
And it's the highlight reel runs. I mean, all of these runs right here, I'm sure we'll see the 80-yarder tiptoeing down the sideline right here to start the third quarter. I mean, the balance and the speed, that combination, I thought he stepped out 3 or 4 times, but no. He hits that home run there, AC, and it sounds simple, but I got to remind our audience out there, Jonathan Taylor is healthy. He has not shown up in the injury report one time this season.
Right, yeah.
Think about NFL running backs. They're always dealing with something. And Taylor was healthy back in the offseason. He hasn't been this healthy throughout the past couple of seasons. I think that's a big reason why he's not only shining, but creating some of these highlight reel plays.
As I said this about a few weeks ago. I felt like we're seeing the best we've ever seen of Jonathan Taylor. And
which is saying something.
Yeah, exactly, because he was pretty good a few years ago here for the Colts as well. All right, that is Kevin Bowen, our Colts Insider. He's with us every Monday here on Wish TV. And, of course, you can check him out, the latest on wishtv.com as well.
Discover more at wishtv.com and when you follow Wish TV on Facebook. Plus, be sure to follow and subscribe to the AC's Conversations podcast and others on the All Indiana Podcast Network. Connect now at allindianapodcastnetwork.com.